Iris, thank you. Hello, everyone. Good afternoon. Oh god, there's a lot of people here. I need to hang these clothes up. So, I guess just watch me do that. And then I'll talk to you about all these car coasters we have. Yay! I hope everyone is doing well today. I'm gonna hear my microphone today. I'm gonna hear my microphone today. Okay, I guess we're turning this up really loud today. I guess we're turning this up really loud today. I guess. Hey Flame, how are you? Hi Hybris. Welcome on in. I need to go hang up those clothes really fast. Thank you, Flame. I appreciate it. Yay, thank you. My camera's in a different spot, so I'm gonna accidentally look at the wrong place often. I'm gonna look over there when I mean to look up here. Okay, so lots to do today. I have some stickers that came in that I wanted to show you guys. Also, an idea came with those stickers, so I want to show you guys that too. My brother sent me a birthday present that just got here a tiny bit ago, and I haven't even unwrapped them or like looked at them or anything yet. I waited for all of that for you guys, so I think I'm gonna set up this other camera and put it here, and we're gonna draw on like some paper or something like that, because we have not done a lot of the paper drawing lately, and I think I might make that like a Patreon thing or something that I send out. Speaking of Patreon, I did just upload a post on there of something regarding these coasters. So for those that are Patreons, go ahead and check that out if you'd like. Is this like Trump College? It's the HQ for Nike, so it's gigantic enough. It at campus. I don't know if that made sense. Okay. So I have some stuff I wanted to write down there. I need to go hang up these clothes because they are expensive. Okay, so I already forgot everything I was doing. Hans's thing threw me off. Yes. Yes. I am not responding to that. I have nothing to say to that. Okay. Yeah, so we're gonna try and, let me post the car coasters on Twitter too. Problem is I want to photograph them in a car, but I want to photograph them in like a really nice car. So people can like see it, you know? Because my car, I don't really like how the pictures look when I take it in there. I need it to have like a darker background or something, I don't know. Just for how I want the pictures to look for like selling them. Speaking of which, I'm pretty sure I made a Shopify. I think I did, or I already got annoyed of it and didn't. I can't remember. Though these people do take 5% as well. I need to find a way to sell these things, like, badly. Like, all my hats and my stickers and I have, like, these cozies and stuff. I have, like, a bunch of stuff. I just need to put it out there on something. Alright, I can't wait to show you these stickers. Okay, hold on. Oh yeah, I never brought up chat. Chat? Hello, are you there? Yes. Hi, Chris. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. My birthday was yesterday on the 8th, on Mother's Day. But I'm going to just pretend it's today for the sake of the stream. You came across my YouTube channel the other day? What? How? How did I pop up on your screen? That's crazy. I've just been uploading my VODs. And then I did find this one I privated like 5 years ago. It's more than 5 years ago, actually. Is it? It's like 5 years ago. It's like my last stream before I moved from, Utah. And, that one I clipped through a little bit. I didn't realize I played Hearthstone even up until then. But yes, I have changed a lot since those days, but you'll still find just the same old me. I have glue all over my arm somehow. I still want to play H1Z1 all the time. There's like a lot of times where I'll the replays? Oh, okay. That's funny. There are a lot of people that are putting a lot of, sorry, I'm getting this glue off my arm. I'm not being picky. I think it must be like on here or something from when I was making these car coasters. We'll figure it out. But yeah, I welcome you back, and hopefully, you know, although things are somewhat different as far as content in this, still here for the journey and the fun of whatever this channel is. I do see some of those clips and replays, and I'm kind of I laugh at how some of them are really funny. Some of them I react very much. Like I know I've never like fake reacted on things, but on some of those it kind of looks like I'm fake reacting, but I'm like legit that like, whoa! And a lot of them it's so funny. You still make a very entertaining broadcast. Oh, well, thank you. I need to hang these up, which is not, but really, truly, like we got some really expensive colored pencils as a gift, and people make incredible things with these. And I very much so want to try these out. So we're gonna do that, and I have the car coasters. You're gonna hear that word a lot today. I'm gonna color on this. Okay. I am very inspired to sheets off of this gal that I watched video last night. Her name's Paloma the Peach. And she was making some sticker sheets, and like when I see her work, it just reminds me that like I really just need to put anything and everything I do out there, because there's a market for it somewhere. Fell a billion times. Oh, I'm so sorry I missed that. Booty Pleaser, thank you so much for the raid. Thank you. I hope your stream went well. I hope you are doing well. Thank you, thank you. Do I have children? I have a stepdaughter. Yes. Happy birthday, thank you. Yes, it was a birthday day yesterday and a Mother's Day yesterday. My skin is reacting in a hive manner from that glue that I got on it. Feels... Happy birthday, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Today is gonna be so fun. We are going to create so many fun things on my birthday that I'm going to share with you guys. Maybe we will send the things out. Yes, yes. Oh, thank you again. What did you do today on stream? I meant to do this before I went live, but then I went live anyways before I had finished this, and I really need to just hang these up. They're wet. But I think it's kind of one of my tactics where I don't trick myself into not streaming. Because I'm like, oh, maybe I'll just do some dishes, and I'll just do this other thing. Oh, I'll just start coloring. I don't need to stream that, but... oh, I wonder how this turned out. Pretty... well, what you would expect. So as soon as I finish this, I'll update on what I did over the weekend, and what we plan on doing today. Just some Valorant. Ooh, how are your games? I haven't played Valorant in a while. Am I gonna make my hair colored again? Yes. It's currently air drying right now because I just showered. And you can see it was dyed that fiery color again. I just dyed it a little bit ago, but I'm purposely letting it rinse out because I'm getting married in September, and I want all blonde hair for that. And I don't want to have to bleach it and ruin it. So I'm just gonna have the summer with just all blonde hair, and then probably colors again after that, because I keep going in and out of I always want color at the ends of my hair. It's like so fun. There's no reason why I wouldn't. I just love colors and everything. Oh wow, I've taken a lot of pictures since then. Oh, that's so cute. I thought that was a sweater. How did I think that was a sweater? Oh, my hair's all blonde in this one. Yeah, I guess I dyed it in January. And didn't take very many pictures. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Oh yeah, so it was just like this in January. Yes, yes, yes. I do it myself too. Thank you, I appreciate it. I like that I can make my own colors and stuff on my hair. I do have very beautiful hair. I'm very proud of that. So what I'm anticipating is just having like really, hopefully it grows a little bit more. I want to have like just some really long blonde hair for September. And then maybe we'll do, I like orange and black. I only did that once. I want to do that again. That orange, black, and pink. Okay, we are all done with this. Now it's time to color. Hold on, give me a second. 1 second, please don't leave.
I don't have a cat, but I do have
She's really deaf, so she can't really hear that well, so she just yells a lot.
Oh,
Deaf cats are the scariest.
Wait, is she using like echo location? Gosh, this is so embarrassing.
She's deaf, not blind.
This is my real face.
Oh, that's sweet. That's sweet.
Alright, I'm just gonna go ahead and be right back. I gotta get out of here.
Oh no.
That's like probably the most embarrassing thing in my whole life.
I was so confused. I was like, does the cat like feel the sound vibes coming back at it? Like, is that how that works?
I gotta go.
I was like, what did she know that I don't know?
Oh my god.
No way. All I see is bodies.
Decide.
I wish I could use dance right now. When I say
In that way. Tell me why.
Ain't nothing but a bar.
I'm just gonna stay alone in
Tell
navigation,
me
alright?
why. Gus is catching something outside. Man, look how short my hair was there. Yay! The bottom part still needs to dry, so we just gotta have crazy hair for a sec. Okay, so I have never used the I've never used these. I haven't used colored pencils in a while. I have a set of colored pencils. I have a set of colored pencils in this super giant thing that's 2 layers. But, so there's another layer under here, but these are watercolor pencils. So they work much differently than the ones. Hi, Gus. Hi. They're gonna work much differently than the ones that I got sent today. These are massively expensive. There are 72 of them. Hi, Gus. Yes, we're streaming. So do you want to say hi to chat? Yeah? You ready for your nap? And I see people on Reddit make unbelievably incredible art with Prisma colored pencils. Come here, Pippi. Hi. I saw you catching things. Gus caught this like mole thing the other day, yesterday or the day before, and like he was like taunting it and chasing it all slow, and he's totally fucking with it. Thank you, Chris. I'll show you the video. No, Ralph, please stop that. I know. Okay, you can see it scurrying, like, right there. And then you can see Ralph, like, just slowly walking behind it. And then it, like, runs up the way. And, yeah, anyways. Lit. I don't know why I'm telling you guys these things. I tried this one place called web.com, and they will not stop harassing me. Okay, so because we... Oh, he's purring. Barely. It's been rainy the last few days, so he's really excited that it's all sunny outside so he can go play. He can spend all day play. So I ran out of tea, the caffeine that I consume every morning. And there's one that I'm trying, it's a new kind. Tomorrow it'll be here. And so today, I had a regular cup of tea, just like it's like green tea with chai. So like, I don't know if any, barely caffeine in it. So I went to the grocery store and I got a Red Bull, and it's like my first energy drink that I've had in years. So I chugged that, and if I am a firecracker, and I don't know why it reminded me, it's because I did that. Gus Cam. Everybody loves and enjoys a Gus Cam. Ralph, do you want to sit there while I show off the coasters? Okay, so we have some eggies. Mushies. This one is just a skull. It is not anything to do with Punisher or whatever that nonsense is. It's just really hard to do a very simple skull. Love the egg. Look, Gus. The citrus guy. At first glance, I thought it was a panda. Oh, no. No, we're not doing that thing where you grab something and then you knock it off of the table to watch it fall, okay? Hey, those are mine. Those are mine. Those are mine. Okay, that's... Okay. Ralph, these are mine. Can you not play with them? No. Is this a game to you? What is this, a game? This one stays, okay? Oh, alright. Well... Can you not do it to this one, please? No? Oh, it's in your mouth. Oh, goodness. Okay. You're gonna try and eat this. You need to go outside and go hunting. You need to go outside and go hunting. Oh, my. You're so cute. Oh, you're so cute, Gus. they go. Oh, here's another one. I found a sticker. Did I lose one? I think I might have lost one. How many fell? I thought 3 fell. I'll buy everyone he touches. Gus, you're so cute. I think I lost one, Gus. I think another one dropped and I don't know where it went. Uh-oh. I think we might have lost one. That's better. Okay, well I guess I'll have to find that later. Let's continue. Can you see right here? You can. Okay, we got a skull, we got a frog, we got a dinosaur egg, here's a mushroom, here's a regular fried egg, here's a orange citrus sunflower, and mushroom. Alright, the eggs were popular, okay? We made more eggs. More mushrooms. A doot. Another egg. A donut. A mushroom. A frog. Another citrus. Yay! A frog. He looks really messed up. An egg. Egg.
Hoot Owl Chris X10.
Chris, thank you so much for subscribing. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. 10 months. Oh my goodness. A burger with some really melty cheese. And then a really shiny mushroom. This is some glittery yarn. Yeah. So I made those, glued them. I was really patient with them. And the burger one speaks to you? Oh, does it? You want yourself one juicy burger? I can, it could be yours. Yes, yes. I really like the burger one a lot. So what else? I put an egg one in my car. Oh yeah. So these guys are like little mug rugs too. Those ones work as well. Are all of these on your Etsy or something? That is the point of my stream today, is to find some way to upload them and then hopefully sell at least one. Etsy takes 6.5% of your total profit. So like it includes like, yeah, anyway. So I sold something for like $60 and I made $43 off of it. And I still had to ship the item out and use like my own packing supplies and all that. Which this again, Warlocks like gave me money and they were really kind, which they didn't need to do. But it's just something I'm learning with the shop. Like it's no one's fault, and it had happened. It updated on the 10th of April, and my first sale was on the 19th. So, we went through and we researched, and chat helps a lot, but basically all of the top ones that you see are about 5 to 8% on all sales. And that's not feasible for me. So I need to try and find a workaround for that, because obviously reasons they can't. That's so much money. That is way too much money for what I do and what I make and how much time I put into stuff. And then if I increased the prices, they would just take more money. So researching on things to do with that. I do have one of these left as well, so hopefully whatever I make on these, I can order more of this monk's cloth. But we do have some more eggy. This purple mushroom. This is the beginning of a purple mushroom. Looks pretty brown or blue on screen. And then I really like how this lime citrus turned out. So these ones I'm working on making them a little bit thicker. Some of these aren't as thick as I want, and some of them are a bit too thick. So I'm working on that, and I'm also figuring out like how to secure them properly. I like this style more than this style. This one freaks me out a little. It's I would like these to last for how much I'm selling them for. But if this is what it is, then like I don't know. I have to reconsider that. Ko-Fi. I do have a Ko-Fi up, but I can't remember if they were looked at with us or not. And what they I thought it was just tipping. It was more like a tip. You can't like accept people's shipping name and bill them accordingly. Any local way / make your own website? I've sold locally and also got ripped off just as hard. That also wasn't feasible for the pricing that I want my stuff to be at. You were serious about the burger one? That one's sick? Okay, I will put that one aside for you. Thank you, Chris. That's really nice. LimeWire vibes? Oh my god, does that give LimeWire vibes for sure, Noonan. That's hilarious. They do have a shop too? Okay, I'm gonna write it down, because basically in more research that I did, I don't know if I like my camera up there or not, but we'll work with it for now. I can always move it. So they okay, so what I've found is that when I have looked into my own website and like building the website, even using something like Wix, the amount of money you put into having that domain monthly is almost either greater or just the same. Berserk, hi, how are you? Are nearly like the same in like their ripped off assholishness, to be quite honest. So essentially, in order to build my own site, I am like trying to replicate and show and gather information for like what I'm selling. But I'm pretty sure that didn't make sense. Sorry, I had like 5 thoughts happen at the same time. When you to pay for the website and the domain and all that kind of stuff ends up being nearly just as expensive, if not more, as in time consuming. But there's also specific ways that you can and can't accept money. They're like, they want you to be a business, and I don't want to start all of that bullshit yet, because then you have to get, I mean, I'm not going to talk about that. Nobody needs to. This is not your guys' problem. All I'm saying is, either I believe that through my stream and the Discords that I'm in and the social media that I have, I can sell this just by even posting a picture. And I find myself to be diligent enough to just send a message and gather their information. Like, I don't find that to be, like, stressful, and I feel like what Etsy may offer in that, not simplicity, in that, what Etsy offers in their shipping and in all of that information, I don't think that's not something I couldn't just do myself. Like, I have a scale, I can weigh it myself, I can print my own labels, I have all the shipping stuff to ship and all that. Not that they ship for you, but, basically, it is almost, at this point, more worth it to go with either Etsy or Shopify and, like, suck that corporate dick, sorry, than it is to do it on my own in some manners, depending on what it is that I want to do, because, like, there's just so much that goes into, like, you know, how you display it, and, like, they want, I don't know, it's just, it's really, like, bullshit. And if it's just you, like, for me, I want to do more than one thing, like, per hobby that I have, like, more, or, like, more, like, not hobby, but, like, I have a lot of stuff I can do. Like, I can do things, like, digitally, I could do, like, the Discord avatars, I can do emotes, I can do tangible things that are, like, yarn-related stuff, I can make stickers. Hybris, thank you so
Hybris
much
0606X1.
for subscribing. I appreciate it. You are now a resident. You have moved in. Welcome. There's a farm Discord, and this stream is our little town that we have residents move into. So thank you so much. I appreciate that. Welcome. Okay. I know Ko-Fi doesn't take anything, but I don't know too much about shops just like that they have them. Okay. So I wonder how Ko-Fi makes a profit if they don't take anything. You can increase prices and call them Etsy fees. So one of the things that I find very interesting about, like, working for yourself and trying to be your own, like, maker, producer, packer, shipper, social media person, manager, you know, like, when you are all of those things, you don't get paid for all of those things when you're this. Unless you, like, really do, like, increased badass prices. But, like, I don't know how to price my stuff. I really don't. I don't know how to value and price my stuff versus, because, like, you know, I spent a lot of time on just this thing alone, but if I did that, like, there's no hourly in this type of work, but hourly, there, like, it would be astronomical. It would be like, okay, this alone is, like, $80. I don't know. But then again, like, you know, there are people who have a lot more money and a very different perspective on, like, what a handmade thing is, or at least just, like, what their value is for things. And, like, if $5 might be kind of expensive for one sticker for me, like some people would pay $20 for one sticker and not be fazed by it. Birthday gift, thank you. That is so awesome. Thank you for contributing to me trying to remain a full-time, profitable, successful artist. Much appreciate. Okay. yeah, so that's kind of, you know, the struggle that I have. Sometimes I also don't think I should be like unveiling things before I don't have them available, because the hype could like lessen dramatically. I just don't know. The time that it takes to like photograph these and like reply to comments, not replying to comments isn't something that I would say is something that I even really do. Photographing these and like putting them on the site and making sure like the price is good and offering a way that I could do like buy 2 for 25. Would you guys buy 2 of these for 25, not including shipping, or is that insane? Like 1 for 13 or 2 for 22? Not including shipping? Or 25 for 2 including, like, I don't know. It's just I don't know. I'm so petrified of holding myself back on in multiple ways on either it being, am I going to make the sale or not, or am I going to value my work and what I do so that I can, you know, I need to move these. 2 for 20 is rad. Gold membership is what it uses to make money. Thank you for looking into that. I'm really curious. 25? So I'm gonna assume something like this in like I don't get paid the time I make, like, I don't get paid the time that it takes me to package something and ship it, let alone the things that it costs to ship them in, and postage. So, like, I would obviously secure these in more of, like, a waterproof fashion, but, like, something like this, or I have, like, 8,000 of these, as well, which, you know, I could just put some tissue paper around them and ship them in this. So, you know, like, something shipping-wise, wouldn't I want to make money off of the shipping, so I wouldn't make it, like, the exact amount that it costs to ship, right? Or do I always want to do that? I don't know. Because then I would have to up the price even more, because, like, selling 2 of these for 25 doesn't, like, then it's not making any money on the shipping or the time it took to put it on the website, or, you know, like, I don't know. Just get a part-time job at this point. So let's see, this weighs... So this would mean, like, I don't know, this would be like $2 or $3 to ship and just postage. So then, like, would it be okay to make it for $5 for shipping and I make $2 on that? That seems decent in my head, kind of. I don't know, it's hard to think about things when I'm streaming. I get really silly, like, there's just, like, so much to pay attention to, and then you guys contribute so much to the conversation. It's sometimes I might not be fully thinking something through. I don't know, I buy a few things from some artists, and their prices are pretty different per item. Right, like, I would sell these guys at a different price than these guys. That's my other thing is, it's difficult to do research on other individuals, no matter what the medium is, without, like, sometimes it's really easy to get, like, discouraged because I've been, like, because, like, I might be in a creative art mood, and I found if I look at other people's art when I want to make art, it's very discouraging and very hard to have my own creative, like, ideas. And I understand, I think my ears just popped for the first time in ages or something, because I feel like I am talking very loud right now. Wow, am I talking very loud? Holy moly, my ears. It's crazy, I feel like I can hear for, like, I didn't know I couldn't hear. What are my ears doing right now? Okay, let's dry this layer of our hair. The other thing is doing research on how other people who might have car coasters price things and whatnot. You know, it also might, like, it's hard to trust whatever that is because, you know, this might be their hobby and not their full-time job, like, to pay their bills and shit. So they might price stuff at, like, oh, this is my hobby price. Or maybe they have fucking tons of money and they don't actually need the money. I don't know. Who knows? I don't know. I don't know the answers to everything. All I know is I want a microphone arm on my desk. I do not want this anymore. I do not. Sam, I am. I hope that turns off by itself. So yeah, like I should go like see how much other people might be like pricing these at and maybe price it in that, or maybe, I don't know. $30 package deal isn't bad. Like medium art versus clay figurines. Yeah, exactly. Like, you know, actually, that's a really good thing that kind of just popped in my head. Like, you make a very good point. Let me try to elaborate on what I'm feeling right now. Okay, so I got these stickers professionally made. So that they are, you know, like worth maybe $5 or, you know, like I think this is worth $5. It's on some really, really nice vinyl. It's really thick. It's like really great quality. The coloring is absolutely beautiful. So, like, I would make this either $3 to $5, I'm gonna assume. And obviously stickers are nearly free shipping because they could just be a stamp if we wanted to do that. There's just so many variables in this conversation. So I see this at $5. So if I think this is $5 and I literally, you know, like I can print these at my house as well and earn money on them. So if this is $10 for this compared to this in what I put into this and what I put into this are very different. Like, these things, you've just not, that's a very dumb argument to point. So let me say, you know, the cost of just the cloth of this alone, and then the yarn to use it, and then the glue that I bought, and then the backing that I got, and then the time that I spent on it, which time, again, is, like, not gonna, shouldn't be relevant in this. Oh, it's so hard, though. Like, I would say maybe somebody would buy this for $13. They wouldn't buy it for $16. One for $16. I couldn't imagine it. That's the other thing, is I could always try, and if I'm not selling them, then I can lower the prices. That's another option as well, but that's just more time that you, like, observe something, and then fuck with something, and then see if it's doing something, and then you go spend time on it again, and, like, blah, 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 blah. So, you know. Thanks for talking about this with me, you guys. I mean, the fish boy! I love him. I love him. I hate his outfit. I need his face. I love him. Look at him. Okay. Plus, people buy, like, skins in video games for $13 and get nothing out of it. Okay, you can sticker packs and charge more so you don't have too many shipping costs per item. 15, like, fucking stocks? 15 for one. Like, I know, like, that makes me feel like I sound crazy, but, like, I don't know. I can't value, I don't have, like, some people have, like, some people are willing to spend, well, that's another thing, is, like, with this blanket, like, I'm willing to spend $100. This was before when I had a job. Not that this isn't a job. I spent $100 on this because I value who this person is, and I want something that like marks a memory in like what it is their progress is in their journey. And like I also love like the whole blanket. Who doesn't love that? Like it's an incredibly great, beautifully artistic blanket. So I like that, but I was willing to spend what I would never spend on a blanket, which is also like a tapestry, which is also like an art piece. Like this one on the wall was a little bit more, but that's like a giant hanging art piece in my house, which I value and think is amazing. So I guess like if there's something like that and I'm me, I feel like other people might go, oh, I do want that because either it's made by Kat Lista or Callista or my friend or this streamer or whatever. Like, yeah, I want it because like she made it and I also got to maybe watch her make it on stream or something. Or there's just like, fuck yeah, I have enough money and those car coasters are going to be in my car for who knows how long, and the value of what I get out of it just being in my existence is enough for me to spend $15 on it. Because like, yeah, I spent $15 on my Taco Bell I'm shitting out today. Like, let's go, you know, like, I don't know. So I appreciate you guys thinking about this with me. Do you know that there is something like what you do here, where many patterns such as flowers are made with colorful thin threads? Its name is... Canavis? I think you can have a look. I'll look right now. See, yeah, you just said what I was trying to like reach to out of my own like understanding is, Kat, you have to remember that if people are buying from you, it means that they like your art and the time you take on it. Thank you for saying that. I still don't know how that I could be that person, because I'm me, but I do think that if I'm sitting here making cute shit and someone goes, that's cute, I want to give it to you because you think and agree with me, this is some cute shit. So thank you for that, because there's so many of these are just like my blah, it's like my... I need to make things, this is gonna make me emo. I need to make things that is literally like, it has to be done. I have to like let the things out of my brain and put them in the world. I have to do it. I don't know why, but I am very, very, very driven to do this. This is me. This is a me clip I need to look at on days where I don't like try my hardest, because I need to. I have to get all this stuff out, and I can do it in like a million ways. And it's got to go exist in your guys' world, like in your life, in your car, on your fridge, on your water bottle. Like, it's got to be displayed. I know it does. The stickers I bought off Etsy were like $5, so upping it wouldn't be too bad. I like that. I like the sticker thing. I like the sticker pack thing. I feel like you're always more than likely, regardless of what you purchase from me, gonna get a free something in it. Like I throw in stickers that I sell often. Oh, the other thing, you're a natural born creator. Oh God. Yeah, I guess I am. I don't know. I feel so... It's so funny the way that I keep coming back to this. I guess I'll never, like, not understand it, but, like... Or not... That's so... I'm saying so many things while I'm thinking. I don't think I'll ever not say this because it feels like it is so me, and I feel like maybe it took me a really long time to either reach the me or understand how I... just like to be myself and exist, and like what I like to do is like like my way I communicate is with art. I'm so emo. I like have so much I feel like I get across when I'm making something that like it makes me... It's so hard. I can't. I can't even cry. Because I cry every stream. And I'm laughing at myself and I'm crying again. Oh god, there's like so much vulnerability in art. And for stuff that like naturally comes out of my brain is like means so much to me. And then when you guys say you really like it, it like really means you like me, and like you guys like me, and that's really nice. I should like me. These are very good tears, very good tears. Emotions make us human. No more apologies, friend. We love you. Thank you. I need it. I need to feel this. I just don't know how. One day. The music once again doesn't help. Gosh, music makes me like bleh. I love music. Okay. I just can't. I just am like finding out like when I reflect back on like me and memories of what people have of me, or like what I've done in my past, is I'm always coloring or like putting something on paper or like building like a house for my Barbies out of popsicle sticks. Like I have always been doing art forever, and I didn't realize how like important it was to me and how much I use it as like a way of like, you know, like being myself and like communicating and creating things, and like maybe like getting an idea across, or you know, just like anything. And so I see those things, and I see the parts of sad times in my life where I wasn't doing some of those things, and like I'm so happy that I like exist in this room with like every art supply you could ever imagine and every opportunity you could ever imagine. And I think I've like been waiting my whole life to have like my space where I get to do this, and where I get to, you know, I have like fucking 86 pens because I know how to use all these things, and like I have yarn, and I have Copic markers, and I have a sticker maker, and I have like, you know, I have stamps that I make stamps. I make hats, I make sweaters, I make so many things, and like I am just so surrounded by like just literally piles of things that I make. I just make stuff, and I make it. And like I think it's so crazy. I'm so grateful to have this environment to like make all these things, and then I get to hang out with you guys while I do it, and I get to talk to you about it when I'm doing it, and I get to figure it out. And so like my brother sent me these, and I've never had these yet. I've never worked with colored pencils, and these ones are really, really nice. Oh, I haven't even opened them yet. I can't wait for whatever this journey is. New medium. Oh, that's so cool. Okay. Hey, love. How are you doing? Happy birthday. Thank you. Also, not that it needs to be said, but you are a pretty crier. Oh, my golly. That is such a kind thing to say. That is a very kind thing to say, because, you know, crying is really important. And I still feel like I've not given myself like a proper, like, good old, like, cry in so long, and I don't think I need it. Maybe I think I just need these happy little memory spurts of what's happening and how I I'm just growing and like learning more about myself and learning like what I need to do and how I value my time and how I value who I am. And like I need to share my art with you guys. I believe in my talent finally. I really do. I look at how, like the other day I was watching someone stream and they were out and like they went to this place and the people after the meal were like, sign our book of like I Was Here book. And like this person isn't, not that these people, okay, this person wrote, their penmanship was massively not, you could tell they didn't spend a lot of time like working with their hands and with handwriting and stuff, nor that everybody should care, like none of it matters how your handwriting is, by the way. But I reflect on me where like I could literally with my hands make wedding invitations with my ability of like how I can write. I was just writing up here and I was writing in cursive and I'm like, damn, I got a good hand. Like I'm so good at my dexterity with that. I'd actually love to learn more on doing calligraphy and handwriting and stuff of that sort, but that's another hobby to tackle when we're not trying to sell these things. So point being is I sometimes don't remember my abilities and how I can do things if I'm always only surrounded by my own information is basically what it is. Also, we hit 26 subscribers. Goal complete today. Good job, everyone. Good job. We did it. Yay. Okay. Thank you so much, Harry. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I'm grateful for your art, Kat. We need more of it in the world. Thank you so much, Jen. I appreciate you so much. Oh, thank you. Did you see? Look, my brother got me colored pencils. Very expensive colored pencils with pretty colors that I haven't even opened up yet because I have so much to talk to you guys about. But I can't revel in my gift until I do some sort of thing. 72 flavors. Yeah, right? Oh my god, the colors. I can't even imagine. Like, look at, there's like this mauve color I'm looking at right here. Look at that. Oh my god, these two colors are my brain. I love that. I need to set those in a really special spot. So, it's a little distorted with my camera, the coloring a little bit, because I do have a LUT on that gives a green tone, but it is like a really, on there, it's like, so I have this really nice paper. I have this really nice paper that I want to try these colored pencils with, and then maybe try to do, with these colored pencils, maybe I'll draw something and color it in with a color. I don't know what I'm gonna do. We'll figure it out, but for maybe sending out for the Patreon thing, it's like maybe little tangible, like little, look at the paper is so pretty. Watch that be my thumbnail, of course. Something over here. I needed to remember something in this vicinity. What is it? I don't know. Something that I need to be reminded about is over there. Little doodles as extras. Yes, exactly. So like, I think the $3 a month one or $5 a month one, you'll get 3 stickers a month. Or 3 somethings a month. So maybe we'll make like, We can make little, like, greeting cards or whatever, or, like, little prints, like 4x6 prints or something. But they won't be prints, they'll be, like, handmade on stream right now if I can get into a flow. And focus. But, I guess I obviously had a lot to talk to you guys about, before that. So, I have more glue coming. What was I gonna say? So yeah, those, we'll find out how to incorporate that into something that I can get to you guys on your refrigerator, in the front of your binder. For me, when I think of what the definition of artist, you come to mind because you are a true artist. You're not just good at painting, you really try to push the You guys are so nice. Why do I get to have people talk to me the way you guys do? You're so unbelievably kind, all of you. I'm a tomato and I don't care. I always used to get made fun of for how red I got in school, and it would always embarrass me and I'd turn even more red. But you know what? We were embracing our tomato face right now, especially because I have very light hair. It makes it look okay. Because you are a true artist, you're not just good at painting, you really try to push the boundaries of your skills to another level. That's what makes you do beautiful and amazing. That's what makes what you do beautiful and amazing. Wow, Harry. You guys. Oh my god. So currently I have made a folder on my computer of when people compliment me and I screenshot it. I'm gonna screenshot that one and they get printed out and I am putting them on the wall in my existence, and I see that, and you guys are so helpful. And when you say such an incredibly powerful thing that when you think of an artist you think of me, that is such an insanely massive thing to say. I cannot believe someone just said that to me. You guys are so nice. Oh my word. Holy moly, what a massive thing to say. Okay, I have something else I want to show you guys. You guys are incredible. And I appreciate it. I hope that you know, I don't think I'm doing this, but I do hope that I am, giving you guys I hope I just don't sound like I'm fishing for anything. I promise I'm not. And if I come across that way, I'll try to maybe reword the way I'm communicating. I just, really thank you guys. Appreciate you guys when you say, you go out of your way to say such unbelievably kind things. And you make each day a day to wake up to. Golly, what an incredible, you guys create such a healthy environment for me to be vulnerable as I am in this state. You guys make it a really healthy environment for that. Thank you for making me feel comfortable while I cry. Healthy cry, happy cry. What wonderful things do you intend to draw with those pencils? I intend to create some sort of character that we can maybe make up a little funny story about while we're drawing him. And then we know that when you look at that sticker, you kind of remember and shape that little character to his own story from what we kind of make today. The Patreon I subbed to gave me a worm on a string, the ones with the long snoot one time. What? Whew. What? Hello? Okay. Man, it's almost crazy how I couldn't hear. Oh, somebody wanted me to look at something really quick too. Oh yeah, I can do this. I actually have embroidery floss. I don't have that particular kind of backing here, I'll show you guys. I used the rest of that backing on something else. Left monitor. This is what they're showing. So, yeah, this is kind of like either it's called cross-stitching or embroidery. Oh, I love these things. I know exactly what you're talking about. I used to let my cat play with them under supervision because these things can get stuck on their tongue, and their backwards Velcro little things only force things back into their throat, and that's really bad. So if you have anything like this, make sure it's supervised or not in your house at all. That's cute as shit. Those little wormy things are super cute. I also have... Yeah, see? I already have one right here, but this one's a little bit different. This one's particularly cross-stitch, and not embroidery. I think that one might have been, I don't know all the names to all the things. But I have in my, not a calligraphy set, surprise, it's got all the colors in the world set. And I also have the cross-stitch, the Stardew Valley cross-stitch guide. Yeah, you know. So you can make all the characters and everything cross-stitch, and it shows you where you... So you could do all, like, everyone. We could do maybe a big giant... Is this Sam, right? Can even... And it has some of the things he likes. I guess we can do this like we're in school. Showing you guys a children's book. Also, if I ever make a book, I'm gonna do this. Where it looks like it's this, but it's actually... Haley. You could do all the food. Look how cute! You can almost do perler with these too, which is another thing I would love to make. Is those little perler things where you set them down and it's just like wax or whatever, and then you heat it. A lot of people do stuff like that. This would be a good... All the weapons, all the scarecrows. So, yes, I have that. I just need to get more of this really thick kind. This is different than the monk's cloth. And you want it to be that thick or else, yeah. Here's my really old alpaca bag that I got in the middle of nowhere. I love this bag. When I was moving back from Denver, my dad got this bag with me. And I think I don't use it yeah, it's the zipper's coming out, so I use it for my... I love this bag. It doesn't come off that way at all. Honestly, listening to what you have been talking about hit me, how you have these amazing skills and you've branched out into doing all these things and you've stepped up your skill a long way from the old wristbands from way back in the day. Exactly. I think that I held myself back often in trying because of the state of mind that I was in at that time. And art and games have been a huge help in like my recovery, I guess, or growth from then. So much now that I find that when I try, although I have an opportunity to fail, If I fail, I know I tried, and that's enough for me to be able to try again. And I don't think that I'm afraid of failure, and I don't think I'm afraid to try. And so that's what's helped me in, you know, like, it doesn't always have to be art. It just so happens that I want to make this I want to sell the stuff I make, but, like, you know, you could have a hobby in a million things and not be, and you know, not be, like, profitable on it. Like, it's just, like, it could be anything you want in your journey. It's just whatever you find that makes you happy, that you want to try and do, and you like how that makes you feel. Like, even if you don't know how to do it, or you haven't even tried it yet, like, fucking, I want to learn how to play piano, I'm deathly afraid. Like, let me try it, you know? Like, even, it's just, and a lot of times we don't give ourselves enough time to understand something. I mean, I made art and tore it out of the sketchbooks that I have and, like, ripped them up and burned them. I don't regret it, but I don't think that I need to do that any longer, because you should track your progress on anything that you try to do, because you will blow yourself away at what you are capable of doing when you just try. Like, even 5 minutes of effort into, like, even 20% effort for 5 minutes, like, at least you did something, at least you tried, because you can come back to that later and look at it and go, oh, that's pretty cool, or, oh, like, I didn't really try that hard and it's pretty cool, maybe I'll try, like, giving it a little bit more next time and see where I come out of on that end. And you know, I just think that it's really important and a healthy way to grow and grow out of who and where you might be now that holds you back from yourself, because our environments hold us back, yes, but ultimately there are many things that it kind of leads back to, and it is truly yourself, because if you don't change your environment yourself to change those things, then, you know, anyway. I thought maybe you didn't know, now I'm very happy. You are a person who really value and loves art. Thank you very much. We as humans, I think, can connect in many ways through art, whether it's music, which is a massive one, through literature, through books, through drawings, through even, you know, like, children's books and stuff. Like, I imagine I could make a children's book. I remember how impactful they look in my brain when I reflect on them. Especially that fish one that was all holographic and stuff on the front. Remember that? And then the bear one. Anywho, and then, like, plenty of other ways, like with, you know, your blanket or this background or your phone background, or, like, there's art and all this pretty beautiful colors and nature and all this stuff around us, and we just need to, like, give it a big hug, because we're focusing on a lot of really bad shit, and it's, like, disconnecting us from the passion and vibrance and gratitude and happiness we get from art in any and what way it is. And we gotta all come back to going, like, look at this stupid frog in my cup holder's cute as shit. Maybe if I get yelled at by my boss today, it won't be as hard, and maybe I can take steps to not maybe working at a place where my boss yells at me or something like that. But at least I saw this little frog and went, hey, that's some cute ass shit, let's have a fun fucking day. Let's live, like, really, because there's, like, beauty everywhere, and we should get to enjoy it and live in it and get something out of it, because we deserve it. We do. So the other thing is, I've wanted to make sticker sheets for quite a while, but I have struggled with how I want to make them. And I watched this chick yesterday, and there are two things that I've learned. Basically, the part that held me back was a perfect cut of the white outline around the sticker. And so now I'm just gonna make the whole background the color so that when it cuts out, it's like less of a chance that the cutting of the I don't know how to say this. I think there's a less chance of the sticker being ruined based off of the cut if the cut is misaligned because of the entire background being one color. I also noticed, like, you can pick anything out of a sticker. You can put any stickers on a sticker sheet. And, like, as long as they all kind of go together, then they can kind of tell their own story. And then that's what makes them cute and cool. And then they don't have to be, like, super detailed and super, like, over the top for what they are. And so she made some really cute ones, and so I was drawing, like, this information. So I drew, like, a little frog, and I thought, like, an egg would be cute, and like, a mushroom. And they're all in the same color scheme, and putting that on a sticker sheet. Because in the ordered stickers, because I got some professionally printed to sell, they included this. First of all, it's got those, hey Dee, how are you? First of all, it's got incredibly fun holographic shine on them, and I know that they offer holographic stickers. So, this is very inviting to try that. And then also these stickers are of complete nonsense. So, this guy is obviously a rat. This one is, I don't know, like a big booty something with hooves. This one's like a cat. This one's a dog. And then this is some stripper shit. I don't know what this is, but it's some thigh-high leather boots and a booty. This is being included in every order, and they are cute, and they are just little stickers. I love the holographic bullshit going on here. Hold on. Those are amazing, Lemafau. Okay, right? Also, I don't know why I said Lemafau. That's funny. But they are super fun and shiny. Oh, Gus Gus. Come on, come on. Come on in, I know. They're mowing the lawn, so that means it's sneezing season. I also think that May is mental health awareness month. So I think I want to do something around, like, mental health awareness related paraphernalia. Not for a sticker sheet, but I'm just throwing that out there into the world. That I want to have maybe some little poster or something to share on Instagram regarding that. But, so anyways, this is something that people think is super sick and cool, and all it is basically the same fish head with, like, a little body, and there's not a lot of coloring, and there's not a lot of shading. Like, look at the cat. It just has 2 gray lines and 2 lighter gray lines and some more gray lines. But they all, like, have this own theme, right? So, and you could see the background is all one color as well, so considering, revisiting the option of having sticker sheets, because those are very profitable, and you get like 5 stickers. Okay. Man, there are days where I am just not hungry and I know I need to eat. The Among Us ones were super cute. Okay, so about the Among Us ones, I agree. I think I sent you some. Actually, this one's not bad. The other one I made, this one's actually not bad. I should try this again. I also have to make sure, like, I think this one is an original art piece on theirs that I did my own, but it's like literally in the thing. All these other ones I made up. I want to pick maybe a different option because these two are both those cute little hats. But there was one that I had made and they were almost all purple, and I didn't want to recolor them because it would take a long time, and it's really hard to go back and visit old drawings because all of these are layered in such a way that it was before I had knowledge. I should just redraw them actually, or redo them all. But anyway, I don't want to, they have to be original ideas. You can't just redraw shit and make money off of it. Like that's not right. But I do want to, I think if I were to do any, when I do any rather, they will be, the first ones I do will be the Among Us sticker sheets. Trevor ran away with them. That makes me so happy. Yeah, because I have ones like, look at this one. I made him. He's got a little shark on his head. It makes me so happy to hear. I'm glad. I can't remember if they were cut out or if it was a solid sheet that hadn't been cut out yet. Oh yeah, see, like these? None of these are bad. Why am I so hard on myself? Like, all of these are perfect cuts. God, I really gotta go back and look at my stuff and, like, try and go, you know, it's okay. Okay, load. Oh, he did get the big shark? It's so funny that I just showed you the shark as well. God, that's crazy. So many things that are so me. Okay, can you load? See, those cuts are pretty dang good. Look at those cuts. Pretty dang good. I'll try again, I guess. Absconded. I love this. Hey Siri. Define absconded.
Abscond means leave hurriedly and secretly, typically to avoid detection of or arrest for an unlawful action such as theft.
So just that, what a beautiful choice of a word for that. I can totally see it. Run away very quickly and secretively without being caught. Oh my god. So it's really funny you say that because, Roman has, before Sister saw them, I'm gonna send you more. Roman, it's so cute. I'm glad that they like them. That makes me really happy. And it's still a really popular game. Like, I don't know why I wouldn't. I hate exchange rate difference. $1 is $15.10. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I don't accept in, like, a currency that is something that is a little more reasonable for you. Because I'm assuming you want to send a $1 donation or something. Thank you. Anyways, thank you. The thought is good. If it's not regarding me, then yeah, that's really pipe with them. I agree. What was I talking about? Sticker sheets, sticker sheets, sticker sheets. I wanted to do sticker sheet. Oh yeah, so Ro has a coworker that really liked my West Goat sticker so much that, like, the first time I posted it, that they were like, I want a giant bumper sticker to put on my car. And so I had, this one got messed up, don't worry about it. Also, it did not cut all the way through. Hello? Did I not notice that? Oh, I put it on there, that's why. Anyway, this is as big as my printable print one. You can see how giant this is. You can see the circle around it, right? This one I put my arm in while it was drying, so it turned into like old Disneyland vintage look, but this is called I 100% put my whole arm in this, my sweater, and it all came up, and that's a lot of ink wasted. So now we're just calling it cool. Oh, I wonder how much it would be to send you some stickers in the mail. Cause I'd love to, anybody that wants my stuff, I want to be able to give it to them. Okay, so anyways, I gave this giant sticker and I gave it to him and he took it to work. And his name is Tim, and Tim's like, my kid stole that sticker so fast and put it on his skateboard, so I'm gonna need another one. And that made me really happy and made me laugh because that is a giant sticker, and that kid was like, yoink, I want that. So it's so cool. So it's kind of funny that you similarly have a story where someone who is, kids are cool. Kids know when stuff's cool. I'll tell you what, I mean it. And so when a kid's like, that's cool, that's mine, it's like, that's so cool, I did it. It makes me so happy. Oh boy, are these gorgeous. Hello? Look at these colors right here. And these are beautiful. I don't deserve this. Just kidding, that was not a real thing I just said. I don't mean that. Wow, these are beautiful. Sorry, Jen. I know, I heard it and I regretted saying it instantly because I don't like speaking to myself like that. And I don't believe that. I do deserve this. These are just beautiful. And I don't know how to say what happens to my brain when I look at colors. But like, it's like crack cocaine for my eyeballs. Like, I just cannot get enough of this. I want to stare at it forever. I value these colors so much. I also can see like really beautiful hues of colors. I've taken a hue test and aced it, which is like, I don't know, 9% of humans can do it. It's probably a garbage statistic that I just made up. Some very significant amount of people can't, but like when I see these colors, I see all the colors like in them that make up the colors. It's just so gorgeous. These pinks are beautiful. Oh, Gus, are you coming over? Come here. You want a spot? Come get your spot. There was something I was gonna say before I started showing these off, but I don't remember. Oh, my brother did tell me that he got a sharpener, and so he said there's a sharpener and some other things on the way, which is awesome. Because he probably got me like a really nice proper sharpener, and that helps me feel better about how I would take care of these and how I'd sharpen them and how to get like a good longevity out of them. Oh, this song just wants to pop off. How to get like a good longevity out of them. Golly, I don't understand why I'm so low. Or maybe again it was me. Hold on. Find my stream on my phone right now and go to the other room and try it. I think it's just me again. Nobody's been complaining about it. Ooh, it is really loud. That is really loud. Okay. Guess I was feeling it. Ooh, to that song. It's a really pretty song, though. Testing, testing. Is this turned down again? I don't understand. Where does my volume go? Hello? Okay, thank you, Jen. That's really helpful. Okay, let's try again. Sorry, I'm really far behind. Thank you, Jen. That's really helpful. Okay, let's I wonder if I can keep it up on my end and turn it down for you guys, because I want to hear the song. Okay, trying again. I think that's better. I think it's better. I think it's better. The song has ended. So let's try a new song. Do do do. Maybe I'm just not using OBS right. Okay. Song has ended. So let's try a new song. I think that's better. I'm pretty sure that's okay. Maybe I'm just not using OBS right. Good enough for me. Let's see. Oh, I just saw what Catherine said. Holy guacamole. Okay, I think I'm gonna take this B12. I really need to find a way to put those. How am I gonna sell those coasters? I don't understand. Seriously, I need to figure out how I'm gonna sell them. Okay, I could take a picture of all of them and label them A through whatever. Everyone's got like a PayPal or Venmo or something, right? I want to make holographic stickers now. They're so fun. I love art! Oh! I see like a drop-down menu. Like, you know, you could just select, like, I want H and I want G and I want F. And then I don't know how I would do the discount thing though. God, I really have to like build my own ass website for this. It sucks. How am I gonna do this? How would I sell these? Or just one? How do you trigger a discount? You love the Punisher in the behind? Everybody's calling it a Punisher. I knew I should have added like little... These are very hard if like you try too much detail, they don't come across as the right thing. But he could be a Punisher if you want. I don't really... I still love this guy. I want him in my car. I almost feel like, golly, I don't know. Because what I'm thinking is, if I put these, like, in a picture on Discord or whatever, that multiple people will try to select, and I only have one of each of these, right? I literally don't know what I'm gonna do. Fix your eyeball, bro. I'm trying here. It is pretty hard to do this. Alright, I'm gonna sit down and brainstorm it, because I want to color. Maybe I'll color and brainstorm. Is that okay with you guys? Oh, here he is! I found him. A bot to help with sales. I wonder if there's a bot to help with sales. See, the other thing is, like, I thought about just doing like a ticketing system in Discord, you know? But then it's like, what if they don't have Discord? You shouldn't have to sign up and make a thing just to... I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. You have to sign up and make an account for everything. Ugh, I'm cold. Hold on, let me turn on the heater. It's literally almost like they don't make it accessible for you to use anything other than these giant corporate websites. Who would have thought? Oh man, so it got really cold over the weekend and really cold and rainy, and my old ankle injury started hurting very badly, and it was aching all night long for a few nights. It was very gnarly. Now it is completely fine. I had to wrap it up yesterday. Okay. So, Shopify. Oh, Gus, I love you. So the other thing is, what I could do is I could put them up on Etsy, and I could say made to order, and the ones that you see won't be the identical one you get, but you will get, like, basically this, you know. And then I could just have people say... I wish there was a way I could have them order it through Etsy and then I cancel their order and then they just Venmo or PayPal me the money. Because then I would have all their information on where to send it. And, like, they'll have had gone through all of the cost thing. Because it'll calculate the cost and whatnot for shipping. And then it'll add up all of the thing for us. Maybe I can implement a discount thing. And then it could just do all the information for me. Well, then that would be like a double charge. That's not fair to someone. God, I wish there was a way I could utilize their site, but not how I accept the payment. I can post them in a text channel in your Discord. Like, I almost don't know if I should just make it a free-for-all, and it's like the first person that like puts an emo on it, I just go and message them and like mark it as sold, so that like I can get through these. I feel like I could sell these in that way, maybe. Yeah, exactly, and then just DM me for payments and your shipping address, and then I'll just DM you back the tracking number if you want tracking. I guess I just need to figure out the pricing and stuff right now then, right? Hold on, I gotta actually think about this. I probably should have fed my body today so my brain could be successful in what we're doing. You guys will help me. Streaming is so funny because you're like, find shipping costs first. Okay, perfect. Let's start with that. Okay. We gotta... Because technically I only have to figure this out once, and then we already know for the next time. So we don't, every time we make something, like, we don't have to always do this. But, like, right now, yeah. And it might take time. I have all night. I might not draw out all this stream. We might just figure this out today. We gotta figure it out. It has to be figured out. Okay. Boxes or packages. So I have all packing supplies. I have like bubble wrap. I got bubble mailers. Shrabi, thank you so much for the birthday. Happy birthday. I appreciate it. Thank you. I hope your day's well. We could fit it in the mailer or the plastic thing. I have my scale, and we can go on the USPS website. I'm gonna assume these are all going to be NA or Canada. If they're international, shipping's quite different, but not too bad. It's just you're gonna pay almost as much in product as you are in shipping, unfortunately. But like, I guess that's what it. I'm sorry, I'm located here. I've paid an astronomical amount of money for this washi tape from Australia to get to my house to live here. So like, I guess sometimes it's got to be done. But I have 3 of them. Well, 2 separate orders I've ordered from this person. Anyways, okay. Shipping costs. Figure it out. Okay. How much? Okay. So... while I'm calculating and figuring out shipping costs, can somebody help me try to elaborate on how I can present these and I guess simultaneously I could just delete the ones I post that maybe someone like, is that right? Is that what we were kind of going? International shipping is crazy. My friend sent my friend chips to Australia and shipping was $80. Yeah. Yeah, it's very, very expensive. I actually sold some of my greeting cards to someone who lives in Australia, and she had me ship them to someone in like Indiana first because she was like, they're putting a package together for me, so this would be just better to put it in there and then they're gonna ship them to me. And I remember it was like 2 months later or 3 months later or something, they sent them out for Halloween and it was January and they're like, I got them! And I'm like, ah! Okay. Okay. So basically I want to be able to simultaneously sell out if I present the information if somebody wants it, but I also don't want to spam 4, 8, 12, 20 at once. So maybe I take a picture of all of them and then label them. Mark them with a waiting emote and a finally sold emote. Do you think I shouldn't remove things from whatever it is until I actually get the money? Because I've never had someone back out on something they asked me to do. So I'm not technically afraid of that. Put them in a temporary channel. Yeah, I could put them in a channel that like is unlocked. We unlock it. Well, kind of like bidding, but not bidding, but like a pop-up shop, you know? Like it's it's only unlocked right now and it's unlocked for this. An Insta dedicated to only your art that's for sale. So I like that and I have one already. But the problem is, I don't know how to, I want to mark the picture as sold. Well, like, it's hard because if I delete things off of Instagram that are no longer available, then it's kind of like living in a non-existent shop. Right? It's like, you know, if I made this... right? And then I deleted it, then like when you would go to my page, you wouldn't see what I made, right? And I don't know if going into comments because I could edit comments and say like this is sold out, but I don't know how to say that. I don't know if I like the re-upload thing. I don't know. I mean, these people, like, if they went through my feed and they followed me, it would literally just be spam of me uploading something and then... Well, because then if people comment on it and they like it, then you also delete the hype of it, you know? And, like, they can't just scroll through and just keep seeing, like, the same picture and then, like, another... I don't know. How do I do this? Do you guys know what I mean? But I guess, I mean, it is an option. I already have, like, I have 2 other Instagram accounts. I could put it on the Catlista one. I really need to open a P.O. box if I go at this rate. Okay, we're going to continue to elaborate. I know that there is something smart enough to do that doesn't require us accepting an unbelievably massive amount of fees just to put it on some corporate website. I have a... What does the sold thing really matter to me? Am I willing to accept multiple DMs of people asking for something that's already sold? I don't want to add more time to what it is that I have to do to run and moderate this than I need to. For instance, I make an Instagram, it displays these. If somebody wants it, they can like screenshot it and DM me and say, hey, I want this one. Here's my shipping address. What's your Venmo? And then they Venmo me, and then if I get multiple messages on the same thing, I could put them on a waiting list. You could tell them that there's more to come. Like, how do I mitigate people bothering me when I don't have the thing any longer? And I don't mean bothering in a rude way. I just mean every step takes so much time to do. You could make highlights that showcase all sold art and pin them. Okay. I'm down for that. Okay. All right. Do you think Well, okay, but like, so not that Jen and I don't have like an instance where we can DM each other like privately and talk about orders and stuff, because we very much do, and I'm not saying that. What if they don't have an Instagram account and they don't want to get an Instagram account? How would I work around accepting a sale if that's, because like when you go on Instagram and you scroll, it literally will tell you like, hey, you can't go anymore until you sign in, like just like Pinterest does. And I dislike that website so much. I use it maybe 2 minutes a year because of specifically that. Thank you so much, Lev. I appreciate it. Because set up a business email and link it in your bio. Okay. Oh, this is so much. This requires so much to do. But not in a bad way. Something like this, if it's what you want to do and this is how hard it is, and that's how hard it is. That's okay. Marketing is a lot. I agree. But the, like, so like even still though, even so like even though if you're using Instagram and you're logged out, you can only scroll like this much and then you can't see anything else. So like if they were to email me, they'd email me and they'd be like, hey, what do you have? And then I have to email them. And then maybe I'm sending them pictures or I don't know, you know? Or like fucking, I don't know. I don't know. I can't have the answer to every problem. But this is an option. This is an option. What's 6.5% of $25? Sometimes you gotta fly the plane while you're still building it. I agree. I'm not gonna have all the answers, you're right. I'm not gonna be able to set up so people can DM me and then I'll be like, hey, Venmo or PayPal or Cash App or whatever the fuck. And I'll say like M for, just tell them to put like YM for like yellow mushroom or something. I'll give them some sort of something to put because like not everybody's Instagram handle is the same as their PayPal name. So like how do I keep track of who paid me? I would want to make sure that it's, you know, like not crossing wires on that. $1.63. Let's look at Shopify. Okay, I want to see... To get orders and accept payments from customers, you need to select a plan. You'll only be charged your plan after the free trial ends. I only have 5 days left of this free trial. I do not want to pay $30 to see if I can build a shop on a website. That is so ridiculous. Like, I don't even get to try and build it first before they're like, you owe us $30. What if I don't like your interface? Okay, I'm closing out of this. Hold on. Oh, 1 second, please. Hi, Jigbee. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I hope you are doing well. Thank you, thank you. I'm working. I'm always working. I love to work. I also love to sit on a heating pad. Thank you, thank you. Okay. Let us continue. Check DMs. Oh, okay. Thank you. God, you're incredible. Okay. Okay, thank you. Jen, golly. I don't think I've ever met someone more supportive than you, besides Roman. You're so incredible. Okay. You never understood string cheese? I don't even think this is cheese. I don't care for how it tastes. I'm not hungry, but I need to put something in my body because I've only had fluids on this day. So I need to put something in it. This is not good and it's not great and it's probably not helping. But everything else would require me to like cook something. And I'm busy working. I do not have time to eat. Have a Wickles pickle today. I almost had some earlier. I've had a whole thing of water. 3, 2, 3. Gotta go get more water. Okay. Let's see. Raise your hand if you feel pressure to have a gallery representation as an artist. Okay, without social media, you have a... Okay, I'm gonna read this because it's probably important. I'll skim it. Visit it later. Okay. So, a public profile page acts as a mini online gallery that you can instantly show to potential buyers. With Artwork Archive, you don't need a gallery to help manage your art career. Find a client's contact information or the details of a piece at the drop of a hat. Track your inventory, art for sale, and what's been sold. Generate invoices with the Artwork Archive PayPal integration to be paid quickly, and create other professional reports for your buyers. Artwork Archive gives you the tools you need to manage your own art business successfully. Let's sign up. Let's do it. Okay. So, it says, plans that will grow with your career. Apprentice. For emerging artists looking to start their business with solid foundation of tools. It's $8 a month, paid annually. Excuse me? Okay. Whoops. Okay. Check your email. Got it. What was that sound? I don't have any idea. Okay, we're gonna take a tour in a second. I just have to make sure I don't show anything that's like, you know, show all my fucking information. guys might just have to stare at my... How's this audio? Hopefully this is okay. You guys are just gonna have to stare at my face while I make a page really fast. Okay with you? Okay with me? Image gallery, list, and slideshow. Sort your pieces however you'd like. Generate reports, export your data, group your work into collections, click upload to add new work. Filters let you drill down to find the pieces you need. Start by uploading some of your work. Click the new button and individual piece or bulk upload to be multiple pieces at once. Bring help stock turn it up. Example gallery. Excellent. Yes. Collection. Cowls. Yes. Oh, look. When you hover over it, it says sold. Get it, girl. Inquire. Hell yeah. Oh, this person's work is really pretty too. Look at this yarn. Oh, my brain! This yarn. The red and orange one. That's really pretty. Okay, cool. Let's do this. Upload our first piece. We need to do a photo shoot really fast. Dang it. Wonder if I can manipulate all the pictures I already took. Okay, so that one has this one and this one in it. Okay. Some of these pictures are not great. Feels bad, man. Hey! Deliria, thank you so much. Wow, thank you for the raid. I appreciate it. Oh my golly, I hope you're doing well. Happy birthday, thank you. Yay, I hope your stream was awesome. We are just looking at these cute little car coasters I made. They're little coasters that go in your car. So I'm just building up a little thing to sell them right now. Cute little egg. Little citrus guy. Yes, I always get scared at my alerts, so please don't worry. It's a thing. So I was just going through the little photographs. You saw the Eggie on Twitter? Oh, thank you. Yeah. We got a whole bunch of eggs. Yay. And then we have some mug rugs too. Yes, yes. Alright, I think I sent all of those, and also see that I need to... Yay! So I know you can't see my screen or anything, but I'm just working on the photos that I'm gonna put up for this. Today is a productive stream, so happy to talk to chat and everything. But there will be times where I might just get folder. Oh, nice. Jen, I think Jen plays Planet Zoo. I'm pretty sure. Jen in here. ABC. I hear that game's really fun. Yeah! A, B, C, D. Oops, that's F. A, B, C, D. Okay. They've had some really great DLC. It's been fun to play with the new critters. Ooh, that's so cute. It's been a while since I played, but I just got the Capybara DLC. Oh, that sounds adorable. I want to draw cute little animals. Jen, yes, please. That's so cute. Okay. Oops. Sounds like after Kaling. That's crazy. This feels like it's gonna take forever, but this is what it takes. Only have to take this picture once. I wish I had like a brand new car to photograph these in. Like a brand new car cup holder. I don't want the car, I just want the brand new car cup holder look. It's okay. Such a bad picture. I don't think I like this. Oh, this is so stressful. Some of these photos are blurry and I didn't even know. Like, look at this. You can't put something for sale that looks like this. Which means I'm gonna have to re-photograph some of these. I don't have a car here to photograph them in. Fuck. Let's continue. A lot of these aren't gonna work. let's find something else. This is exhausting. Alright, time to have a photo shoot on the desk, y'all. Y'all. Get off my pencils. So much to do, so much to see, so what's wrong with taking na 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 I made all of these. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Man, they really do some yard work out here for fucking 5.5 hours. I need like a stand so every picture looks the same. Ems is too big for the frame. This is my little basket they all live in. Okay. Gus, I think that's an A-okay amount of pictures of those for that. Come here, give me a hug. Oh, look at this baby. Sleepy boy. Yeah, kittens, kittens. Okay. They're sending. And my phone's frozen. Look at this shiny guy. Send. horrible. I can't keep that like that. Why, oh why, oh why, Still waiting on the email, and then I can continue. Might as well just snap drop them all to myself. I'm just gonna snap drop them. And Snapdrop's not working. Nothing is working. Tell me why. Okay, the website's down. Okay, I'm not receiving any emails. Okay, let's try again. 6 at a time. Here we go. What's up, Day Nasty? Happy birthday! Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you for saying that. Thank you, thank you. Hi, Gus. How this one? How this one, sleepy boy? Okay, I think I did it. Thank you, Zazu. I appreciate it. was your day? I'm currently uploading this stuff to a shop right now. Vibin also, yes, we are putting all of these on a site, and we are crossing that thing off of the list that we made. We are getting stuff done because I have some really nice birthday gift of some Prisma colored pencils that if I finalize this, I will reward myself in coloring with my gift. So that is my... I'm gonna say create. We will get this done. Stop with that noise. Why does this word look so bizarre to me? Citrus. Shut up. to look at some stuff that I can't show you guys. this website is built. Okay, 2 more. Same website, and it's on my link tree already. It is already here, and I think I have it working. It looks nice. I like the intuitiveness. They're all on there. It was very fast. They have this bulk option that's fucking badass. Hair's almost dry. So far, I'm liking the website entirely. I showed some of it on screen, but now I'm getting into all the nitty-gritty details that I can't show stream. But I could probably post it pretty soon here. Oh, that's a good point. I totally agree, Jen. Because you get 100. Exactly, Jen. This is like all of the things that we were talking about on... Like in that one person you linked me, you could scroll through and even when you highlight over it, you see that it's sold, but it still shows up as like a beautiful like gallery piece in that whole collection. I appreciate that so much for... Waiting for this code. I love this song. Okay, so I just need to add 2 more pieces. Oops. looks so sick. It's so shiny and gorgeous. That's crazy. Yeah. What a badass. It looks great and the size is great too. That's ridiculous. Robin got a Raider jersey from someone that's like a real jersey. That's insane. It's so cool. I have to show my dad. Okay. I'm streaming still, but I might have finally found a website.
See stream, see?
Look at this. Look how shiny it is.
This matches my silver.
Jen says hi.
Hello, Jen.
Hello, Jen. I might have finally found a website that doesn't steal all your money for like displaying what you could have for sale.
Well, good. Hurry. It'll be open for 4 days, so use it quick.
I think I'm about to post it. Like, I think it can go live right now. Jen found the website, not I.
Oh, good. Thanks, Jen.
I brought it up, she didn't. That's so funny.
Like anyone talks like that.
I know, right?
Hey, tell him it was me. Tell him it was me. Hey, fucking tell him it was me. What the fuck? Tell him it was me. Oh shit, these queer babes sent me something too. I'm not opening it. I don't want to be in a bad mood.
Yeah, don't put address stuff on stream, but I will take care of it.
Oh yeah.
Careful. Anything can be clipped now.
No, that's cool. Don't clip it. Whatever. Bring your shit though. You want to come to my house?
Well,
talk to me, bring it.
that's what I like. So when I think of that, I actually am not afraid because I know of like.
No, it's not just about being afraid. It's like I really want you to come on my property so I can beat the fuck out of you and take your car.
Yeah.
I'd love for you to.
Just,
anyone, please.
I am not afraid of anybody that knows where I live because.
I will beat ass on. I know people who can beat my ass don't go on stream.
I'm not saying anybody would ever do that to me. I'm just.
I'm just kidding. Anyways, like I've never been in a fight in my life. That doesn't matter though, because the first one I'll ever be in, I'll win. So it doesn't make any difference.
Do you want to see what this looks like?
Just swing on by, kind of rudely, anytime you'd like, because I live in a place that has a backhoe, which means it's a
really
single
easy.
dig. It's a single stroke for
dig.
your grave. Anyways, I got lie in that barn. People don't know why country people don't talk shit to each other.
Mm-hmm.
That's beautiful, hon.
So it just says some like
Excellent.
little ditty and some little thing.
Ooh,
and then
God,
you can
what's
go
that?
to
Oh.
collections. And then you can click on car coasters.
Why would anybody look at those when there's a picture of you that looks that hot?
Okay, so look really quick, hun.
Okay.
When you scroll over them,
Uh-huh.
you can do this, and then like when they're sold, show you.
Badass.
When they're sold.
Why are they not all sold?
I haven't put the
Oh, okay.
thing up yet, but look, see how you could still beautifully view, because that was my thing, is like I want to still show what I've sold without having to like take it away,
Oh, sure.
because you know it might be a one of a thing, so you could
Well, and
see
you can
on
make another
these.
one if they want to overpay. Sure.
But I think that's still pretty cool that like
Yeah.
you can still look at the overall gallery, the overall view of what like the thing is,
Uh-huh.
but then it could still be.
Well, you could make them all identical if you felt like it. It'd take a couple days and be done with it again if you felt like it.
Oh well,
So it's not like you're ever sold out like permanently.
I agree. I wonder if I can. Can I rearrange these? Or they sort by.
do people like? You know what's weird about coronavirus is like there's people who keep getting the same one. Like there's people who keep getting it. Like why are people still getting? Like why are people getting it 3 times and other people don't get it at all? Like what the fuck is going on? God damn, I don't trust people in fucking science. Absolute lies. No way. It's not a cold. It's not a cold war. It's not a cold. Somebody gets the same fucking coronavirus 3 times in the same year. It's fucking not regular. Crazy. I can't wait till a whole new, I mean, I don't know, I guess like all these fucking old people gotta die so a new person can be a doctor and tell us what the truth is, I guess, or something.
Mm-hmm.
These motherfuckers, they'd rather be wrong and just not admit it than anything. A lot of these stickers are dank, huh?
Aren't they?
Yeah, they're solid looking.
I like how they feel. And they're just shiny and...
Seem kind of small, but whatever.
I thought you said 2x2.
I'm pretty sure it said 3x3.
Sorry about that.
Why are you sorry?
Well, I was the one that ordered them and picked the size. I thought we said 2x2 was...
I'm pretty sure I did it.
I ordered these.
Are those different than the ones? Okay, so those are not the 3x3s that we got for $29.
I thought they were 2x2s for $29.
But I'm saying, when you say you ordered them, I mean, I'm pretty sure I did it all, though, didn't I?
No, I did.
Well, but then it sent me the email and I reviewed it and then I said okay.
And it said 3x3 in the email?
I mean, well, let's just look back at it. It's way smarter. It's way easier to do that.
Right. We did 100 2x2s for $50.
Okay, so that's a different thing.
Okay, I'm sorry.
That's okay. Remember the last thing we just did was $29 for 50. It was a completely different order.
But of these? Because I made these on 5/1, so I don't know.
May 13th, order arrived by May 13th. Very approved. So, are you in my emails or yours?
I'm just...
I have no idea why people try to avoid big or small companies anymore. I have no idea what that means. You know? Like some lady that starts her own small company, but her husband works for the Yankees, so that's not a small company.
Right.
Rich person, big company. So there's, as far as I can tell, there's absolutely no such thing as a small company. It's just a fake idea. It used to be, but I can't remember the last one.
Yeah, as soon as you reminded me of the situation, I remembered as well.
Literally, I remembered at the exact same time. I forgot we ordered these from that company that you had all those badass promo stickers from. And
Well, that's what those are from. Is that sticker app? Yeah.
yeah, I was just thinking Sticker Mule instead.
Right.
They're exactly the same. I mean,
Look what came in them too, which is such a cute idea because you can get sticker sheets from them, and so I'm gonna consider making some like solid sticker sheets from them.
that's what they send as a promo.
Yeah.
What a bunch of fuckers.
I know.
That's gotta be the artist. What a badass.
Right? And it's just like
I love it. Vicious ass.
also, right, in some fucking thigh-high stiletto like stripper heels.
Oh fuck. Imagine they say that today at work, and Mrs. Paul was like, "Am I do distance? Do I do distance because I'm a strong brother? So are you saying that you're a man's man and not a distance? Okay, fair. That's the difference between it's being a dick and having feelings about it. That's who get, so you have to be a certain person. If I did that, then you're gonna call me Mark Norman. If you like, then I'm Mark Norman. But it's funny how that is. Like you have to be protected by people, even if it's the same thing. Which is like I bet you that's what gay people used to do. They'd find straight versions of Mark Normans when they were dating seriously. Which is obviously you find gay version or somebody that looks like they're
Well, it's like the whole conversation of having a black individual, the CEO of a company, even when they're not qualified, purely for the fact that they need to have more diversity within their company, which is insane because it's like, would you have the diversity or you want someone that knows how to run the
well, it
company,
just tells you nobody needs to know how to run a company.
Right. Exactly.
What do you mean? You mean like
Thank you, Memphis. I appreciate it.
like shake your head in a room, yes or no, and other people are talking or something like. I don't know what kind of company it is. Usually it's illegal to do any actual running of the company. You don't get to tell people what to do. Love you, hon.
Love you.
What are you guys doing today?
This.
Yeah, what's going on there, Mel? Anything cool?
Nope.
No, just chilling?
I mean, I'm just trying to find a way that I don't have to get fucked up the ass when I try to sell a fucking car coaster, so spent about 3 hours and 35 minutes doing that today.
Just between finding it and uploading everything on there?
Yeah, and like making it and doing all this stuff. And my brother sent me those sick ass pencils, so I said that until I can get my shop up, I can play with those when I'm done.
That's really sweet of him.
They're incredible. He also ordered me like a sharpener, which is really cool too, because then it's like it'll help with like the longevity of them and like how they, you know, it's just kind of like apparently got like a whole package deal that makes it really cool because they're like $70 or $60 or something. But look at how pretty.
Oh,
Look at
wow.
The colors are just magnificent.
Yeah, they look like makeup colors. Almost.
Right?
Like
I love all these down here and some of the
I
really
like this line of them. This is like really cool. Like it's heavy. It's neat.
Oh, and they're so pretty
Beautiful.
when
I
you
like the
look at
blues.
them.
They're beautiful.
And people make literally shit like this with them and these water droplets and stuff. They're like absolutely insane, and they work together with each other really well. Like if you want to add a green and a yellow
I mean,
to
they
make
literally
something
look
insane.
like eye paint. Like they literally look like eyeliner. Like the type of.
I
like,
love these colors the most. Like look at this. Doesn't that look fake?
Mm-hmm.
Like they don't even look real. They're just so.
That's really nice, of you brother.
Yeah. I'm very excited to use these, and I have the.
Smokey's secretly watching your stream. Thanks.
I know, right? I did say, and then I'm gonna use this really nice paper with them,
Okay.
and then maybe make it like one of the things I send out to like the Patreon people or whatever.
Yeah.
Because I have a thing where I send out like 3 things a month.
Oh yeah, that's kick-ass.
Mhm.
So yeah, I don't want to discuss the printer, but I printed every single format that's possible today, and none of them work. But that's okay because my phone, I can't align my printers. They're shitty and they won't align with my phone printer, so I can't print straight off my phone. Has to format it. So I've emailed it. I messaged it to myself. I emailed it to different emails. I went into every printer setting, did every single thing, went into the printer, did everything, and I got a printed version of a bunch of different things, and none of them are really right. But that's okay. It was like I said, I don't want to.
It doesn't need to be
Eat up a
perfect
bunch
as
of
long as
time.
it gets the information across.
It doesn't.
Okay.
It doesn't. It's just not working. But I mean, like, that's okay because I just
What
spent
you-
like some time on it, and I was like, okay, this is not working. But that's okay because I don't know if Gina wasn't there. Maybe she could help me figure something out.
Well,
No,
when
but
I
it's
worked at
not.
Postal Annex, every person that went to the front that wanted to print something from their phone came back to me, and I had to do something on the computer to get it printed right.
My phone. I was saying I sent my phone to my desktop and print it. So I Facebook Messenger to myself. I Gmailed it to myself. I Outlooked it to myself.
Right, I'm
None
saying
of
that
that.
none of it works either. In the time that I also worked
Yeah.
there, none of it also worked either. You had to fuck with it somehow. But what you could do is you could have one printed at that print shop on the Heights
Oh, then I'm
or
done.
Postal Annex,
Yeah.
and then just photocopy it and just
Right.
say like fuck
As long
off.
as we had one at
Right.
the correct size and scale, it'd be fine. But it's like.
Otherwise, you can just print them on 8.5 by 11, and I can send you that size because I built it in both.
It's 8.5 by 11, like a sheet of paper.
Yes,
Okay, it'll do that perfect.
from the image that I sent you.
Yep.
Oh.
Perfectly clean on a regular piece of paper.
Hmm.
But it won't be poster. I can't make it. And again, I don't know what I'm doing. I just go through Microsoft Print, fit to page, okay, one size, great. Not fit to page, either way, okay. And there's 20 drop down options, so I printed 20 in a row, and not any of them are right. Like even the coded ones, like A10, don't know what that means. Try it. And we just burnt through 20 pieces of paper. None of them are a poster. And I have the side sheet, and it's 11 by 10. It's got an 8.5. It even says the measurement on it. So I have the poster paper to put it there in the little side thing. I hit continue. It pumps through, and it's something. I mean, it's like infinite amounts of problems, but not one of them was normal. So I wasn't frustrated or anything. I didn't bring it up for any reason other than to tell you I'm still working on it, but it just didn't. I don't, you know. I've never really. Microsoft's never worked for me like it says it did. I don't think it's just pure shit program. And like anything else in computers, it's a bunch of people who pretend like they know and they just keep saying shit and no one ever solves my problem.
Mm-hmm.
I've never worked with a person that can just fix it. You know? Or just train me and then I can cut out. I've never been trained on Outlook or anything. Everybody just pushes a bunch of buttons so it works. Holy shit. I'm gonna try this. Just like a sip. What the fuck?
Raspberry lemonade.
But like just it's pure like molasses. Thick.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy bite to it though.
It's like having like 10 fuck, what are those square things called? They're
Mamba?
candy. The other ones, Starburst. Like 10 Starburst put in there, and it like
Yeah, like you drank liquid Starburst.
it like made it that thick.
Yep, I'm with you. Yep, it's like a flavor of Starburst, like eating a lemon Starburst and a raspberry Starburst. Is there a raspberry Starburst? A red, or like a pink one and a yellow one.
Right.
At the same time.
Right.
But drinking it.
Yeah, exactly.
With some bubbles.
I'm glad.
I got like so much done today. Just like it was so quick and just so painless and easy to just do it, you know?
Good.
And I kind of just caught wind. I think maybe I might have heard maybe Tim might be playing with us at a show coming up. Maybe even this next on Thursday, maybe, which would be fucking really fun.
Oh wow. Hell yeah.
I'm gonna go outside and pee real quick.
Okay, everyone. I think I'm gonna call it, 'cause I am done. Maybe I can go play Fortnite with my friends. Okay.
This is nice, but this is like smudged. I think this is the same series. So yeah, this could work for this size. That means I could use these ones too
Okay,
if I wanted.
Have a great day.
Maybe.
I will see you
Like
tomorrow.
this one
Thank
better.
you for being here.
Yeah, these two
Thank you for
can
your
be
help.
here
And
like
buy some
that.
car coasters if you feel like it. Thank you. Goodbye.